All right, let's get into module one. Module one is mindset. Mindset matters. Mindset is everything. The reason that this is first is because your mind is what's going to get you through this program. Your mind is what's going to be the control, the computer that's going to give you the strength, that's going to give you the guidelines to give your body what it needs to actually get up and do what you're supposed to do, eat the food that you're supposed to eat, and get into the best health for the health of your life. And so let's climb right into it. So you have to be willing to change. This was one of the hardest things for me because I've always heard this. I've always known this that we are truly in control of our minds. But sometimes it doesn't feel like that. Sometimes it can feel impossible. But we have to understand that we do have the power, like a light switch, to just, I'm happy, I'm joyful. No matter what you're going through, you can put on a smile. But no matter what you're going through, you can also just hate life. Just be grumpy. Find the negative in everything. Be rude to people. Or you can be happy and you can smile. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's that easy, but it actually is. And it's just that we don't want to admit that it's that easy. We like to stay a bit grumpy. We like to hang on to the pain sometimes. And you might think, well, I don't like to hang on to the pain. But if you didn't, then you would make the change because sometimes it feels easier to hang on to the pain and the bad things than it is to make the change. And that's not true. It's actually simple and easy to make the change. This is coming from someone that has quit multiple addictions, thinking, and I put it off for years, thinking that that change was so big, so scary, I don't have what it takes to do it. But when it came to actually quitting my bad addictions, it was so easy. It was so much easier than I thought. I never understood that it was all a mental game. It was all in my head. So many people said like I would go through all these withdrawals and that. And I tried to quit things in the past and I went through withdrawals because I had been constantly telling myself, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to feel nauseous. I'm going to be grumpy. I'm going to be tired. I'm blah 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 all these things because that's what people told me when I quit certain things that I'm going to go through these withdrawals." And so when I tried to quit, that's what happened. I went through these withdrawals. But after reading a few books, understanding how to really control my brain, I realized that those symptoms are other people's symptoms that we're giving ourselves. Their withdrawals aren't my withdrawals. I could control it. So when it got to a point that I told myself, I'm not going to have withdrawals, I'm not going to have any physical withdrawals at all, and I quit my substances, guess what? I didn't have the withdrawals. It was so mind-blowing that I just had to change the way I was thinking, change what I believed. So if you want to change your life, you have to be willing to change, and I can't say that enough. You have to be willing to change, and that's why I'm so proud of you. I know you took this program because you're one of the few that are willing to make the change. And I want you to understand that your brain is an organ that is the computer for controlling your entire body. It literally controls everything in your body. um, I just want you to think that and know that this is all science and this is all backed by scientific research, that whatever we put into our brain, whatever we hear, whatever we see, whatever we speak, whatever we write, whatever environment we're around is what we become. They haven't been saying this for the past 1,000 years just for kicks and giggles. You are who you become around. If you're around a bunch of super successful people, you're going to be the next successful one. If you're around a bunch of broke people, you're going to be the next broke person. If you're around a bunch of sick people that eat trashy food, that don't believe that your body has the power to heal itself if you give it the right nutrients, right environment, you're going to start to believe that too, and you're not going to get better. You're going to eat the junk that they eat. Our mind is it's a program. Whatever we put into it, we become. And that brings me to this. I want you to really, every time you listen to a song, every time you listen to a book or read a book, every time you watch a movie, every time you hang out with your friends or family, pay attention to every single word that is said. Really start to speak less and think more. Start to think more, become a thinker. Start to really determine, is this making me better? Is this not making me better? And I say this because this was one of the biggest eye openers for me getting my health back. I didn't realize that See, I loved rap, I loved hip hop, I love country music. It's really, I love a lot of music, but the music I would like jam out to the most was rap or country, really. And I started to really listen to the words. And nearly all of those songs, or those genres of music, the majority of music out there, it's about breaking up, getting a divorce, drinking because life sucks, doing drugs, smoking, being broke, getting fired. Listen to the words of of the songs that you're listening to. Listen to the words in the movies you're watching, and you're going to be mind blown. Honestly, mind blown of how much negativity is in there. And when you're listening to something on a daily basis, multiple times a day, that's saying like, "Oh, I I got let go from my job, and so now I'm gonna go drinking, and then my wife left me." And you're jamming to that, and you're singing that over and over. What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think you're gonna come home and just have the best relationship of your life after you've been singing all day about breaking up? No, you're going to have that in your head, and you're going to start finding little problems wrong with your relationship or possible reasons why maybe you should break up. The next in the song is now they go to drinking because they're all down and depressed and sad. So what do? You think, oh, well, my partner left me. I should go drink. I should get depressed. These songs, these movies really program who we are. There's a reason that majority of everyone in the world is a little broke. Majority of everyone in the world has bad health. Majority of everyone in the world is a little unhappy, a little grumpy. And I wonder why, because nearly every movie out there, nearly every song out there is about doing drugs, about drinking, about being depressed, about breaking up, about losing your jobs. It's all negative, negative, negative. And that's what we listen to and we party to, jam to, sing to on a daily basis, multiple times a day usually. And our movies are about sex and drugs and killing people. When last did you ever listen to a song or watch a movie and at the end it was like, wow, that was amazing. I want to start eating better. I want to start dressing better. I want to start being a better person. That song made me feel so good. I want to go be a blessing to someone else. I want to go make someone else smile. No. Like you think you're happy at the end of a song that was just talking about drugs, sex, smoking, getting a divorce. What do you think that's really doing to our brain? And so I want you to understand that our brain is a program that we get to decide how it reacts, how it thinks, and that ultimately becomes who we are as people. And if we're also constantly telling ourselves, oh, I feel sick, oh, I'm nauseous, oh, I don't feel good, oh, life has been so tough, um, I don't know if I'll ever get better, no one can help me, we start to believe that. So we have to do the opposite. We have to stop talking about all the negative. Yes, we can admit it like grown-ups. Like if someone asks us, hey, how are you doing? You know what? I've had a lot of bloating lately. I've had some digestion problems. I've had headaches and that. But I'm making a plan to get better. And I'm really stoked about the future because I'm getting healthier every day. And honestly, that's what we need to do. If you ask my family, my wife, they got so frustrated with me that for the longest time, I wouldn't say what I was feeling. Now, I don't advise that. I advise telling them how you're feeling, but say, I'm getting better and I'm making a plan and I'm so stoked about the future. Even if it feels like a lie. Have you ever heard that saying, fake it till you make it? We have to train our brain. Our brain is a muscle and we've trained it our whole life for the past 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years to be negative, to think about the sad things. We're not taught to think about the good things, to be like, what if? What if we do get better? What if I do get healthy and strong and healed? What if all my bloating goes away for good? What if I can eat whatever I want without feeling sick? What if I never get a headache again? What if my energy goes through the roof like I was when I was 5 years old? How amazing would that be? Um, so I want you to start really taking mental notes of what you're listening to in your music. Try change it up. I started listening to a bunch of worship music and godly music that talks about positivity. Because again, even in Christian music, I found a lot of the things about dying and about negativity. It's ridiculous. There's not much out there, but there are a few out there that are about being happy, about smiling, about better health, about making more money, about having a better life in general and being a shining light to others. So, some sayings. We're going to be focusing on sayings like I can, I will, watch me. I can, I will, I must. I can get better. I will get better. I must get better. I want you to hear this first. Whether you're religious or not, I don't mind. Just hear this out. Proverbs 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it and indulge in it will eat its fruits and bear the consequences of their words. That has more power than we know. You know, there's a reason that the most successful people in the world, whether they're the most successful in their relationships, the most successful in their health, the most successful in their finances, whatever it is, they all say the same thing for a reason, that they have to be positive. They have their daily affirmations that I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm healed, life's getting better, I'm happy. Because those things actually work. Because the tongue truly has the power of life and death. Because whatever we say, our brain listens to. And it's like, okay, he said it, he means it. I'm not going to say stuff I don't mean. So if I want to say, you know what, oh, I feel so sick today. I don't know if I'm ever going to get better. Like this is terrible. I'm so over this and I'm just done and nothing works. Whatever I do, nothing works. That's the worst thing you can ever say to yourself. But it's okay. We've all been there. We all do that. We've all done that. What we want to start saying is, yeah, we can still feel our pain. We can still feel sickness. But we have to start saying, you know what? My stomach hurts, but every day and in every way, I'm getting better. Every day and in every way, I'm finding a solution to get healthier and stronger. I'm not going to live in this pain forever. Other people have done it, so I can do it. Other people have gotten better, so I can get better. You have to believe this, and you have to start telling yourself that you can. You can get better, you are getting better. You can get healthier, you are getting healthier. So everything you see, you say, you think plays a part on who you're becoming more of. I want to say, so tips for maintaining a positive mindset and some homework for you. Number one, surround yourself with positive people and environments. So if you're used to going out to bars, try and instead of going out to bars, recommend to your friends, hey, are you down to go on a short hike this weekend? Are you down to go on a little bike ride this evening? Are you down to go kayak, paddleboard? Or do you want to, like what my wife and I, we first in the beginning would say, hey, instead of going out somewhere to someone's house or anywhere where we're going to drink, we're going to eat bad food, anything like that, or we might be up late, we say, hey, how about let's go to the dog park? Let's all meet at the dog park and take our dogs there and just chat and have fun. Like try get out into nature. So next is reframe negative thoughts into positive ones to change your perspective. So even myself, everyone in the world, we constantly get negative thoughts. Oh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not as strong as that person. I'm not as smart as that person. You know, their issues must be different to mine because I've tried everything. I'm not getting better. We all have those thoughts. And it is up to us. And that's what this community is for. It's up to us to be like, you know what? It's been a rough battle. It's been hard, but this is my time to shine. I'm making a commitment today to make my life better, to get into the best health of my life, whether that's to put on a bit of weight, lose a bit of weight, get rid of my bloating, get rid of indigestion, get rid of diarrhea, get rid of constipation, and have perfect harmony and flow throughout my body. I'm making the commitment to getting the best shape of my life and create the best life in every area. So next is say yes to what fills you and no to what drains you. This has been one of the hardest things for my wife and I to say no to hanging out with people we used to always hang out with or do things we used to do that actually drained us. Things that brought us down. If it was like certain friends that they like to stay up all night, that's messing with our circadian rhythm, which is gonna, if we don't get enough sleep and we're up all night, especially if we are up all night with friends, we might have a drink and we shouldn't have a drink. We're probably going to have some late night snacks. We shouldn't have some late night snacks. And we're going to get home late. Next morning, we're going to be tired. Because we're tired, overworked, we're probably going to have a bit of bloating because our body hasn't gotten the rest it needs to to prepare for the next day's food. And so all of this plays a huge role in how the next week goes. If we make one bad decision that night, it could mess up the whole week. So we had to start making decisions of, you know what, is this going to bring me energy? Is this going to drain me? Is this going to make the rest of my week better or not? And we have to look at it from every aspect. And you don't want to cut out everyone. You don't want to cut out everything, but you want to say no to the things that are harming you, that you know are harming you. And your friends will understand if you say, you know what, I've been having some health issues. Be like, I would love to hang out. I really would. But I've been having some health issues. And so I need to watch what I eat and I need to be better on my sleeping hours and that. So I'm going to be going to bed a little earlier, eating a bit healthier. And I really appreciate I'd appreciate your support if you don't um, tempt me with certain foods and you can have my back. And instead of maybe us going out and watching movies all night, let's go to the dog park. Let's take a short hike. Things like that. And you'll be shocked at how people will be like, wow, I really respect that. Like, you're making me want to be a good person. And now your cup's going to start being filled by being a shining light in your community. So next is, this is some homework. So I want you can write on your phone. You can get a journal. I don't mind how you do it, but get a piece of paper or your phone, and every day set an alarm for first thing in the morning when you usually wake up, and just before you go to bed. Set an alarm on your phone. Let's say maybe 6 p.m. at night and like 7 a.m. in the morning, something like that. Set an alarm on your phone that just says 3 things I'm grateful for. And every morning as you wake up, you're just going to write down 3 things I'm grateful for. That can be as simple as, I'm so grateful I woke up today. I'm grateful I have a blanket. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful that my fingers can move. I'm grateful that I have hair on my head. It's not a whole lot left, but I got some left. Um, you can just say whatever you want. There's no dumb answers. There are no stupid answers. You can say whatever you want. Just write 3 things you're grateful for. Every morning as you wake up, every evening before you go to bed. Even if you're in a terrible mood, even if you feel like you're not grateful for everything, even if you've had the crappiest day ever, or if you're in extreme amounts of pain, write down, you know what? I'm so grateful that I'm alive and I'm able to feel this pain. And and one of my favorite things is writing things into existence. So I would love to write down, I'm so grateful that I have no more digestive problems. I'm so grateful that my stomach is healed. I'm so grateful that I am so healthy. I would get so frustrated myself, feeling I would be here miserable, sick, feeling terrible, writing down, I'm so grateful that I'm feeling amazing. I'm so grateful that now I'm getting better. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better. I would sit here, I'd be like, what am I doing? This feels dumb. Should I be doing this? But I guarantee you, if you can do this just for the 6 weeks, your life will turn around. It will be amazing how you start to just find all the good things in life. Before, we're trained to find the bad things. We're trained to focus on the pain, the negativity, our finances, blah, blah, blah. Now we find the good things. I'm like, now it's just random. Like, everyone, like, wow, I'm so grateful for that tree. That tree is amazing. It actually brings a smile to my face, knowing that that tree is supplying oxygen to the air for me to breathe and it's filtering the air. Like, there's so much to be grateful for that we forget it. And when we start to be grateful, we start to be happy. When we start to be happy, it takes our body out of a stressful state, allowing our body to be like, oh, I don't have to stress anymore. I don't have to panic. I don't have to hide. I can come out, I can get to work, and I can start healing the body that's broken. And it really works like that. So, again, every morning and every evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Then every day, I want you to pick one word. Find one word for each day that you focus on. For instance, like, my word today is strength. Because I wasn't feeling strong when I woke up. I was feeling a little weak when I woke up. There was fireworks last night, and my dog got scared of the fireworks, so she was a little fearful up all night. So we were up all night with her. And because of that, I didn't have the best night's sleep. So I woke up a little tired today, a little weaker. And My word today is strength. And so every time I'm feeling a little blah, I'm like, strength, strength, David. I'm strong. I'm strong. I'm strong. I got this. I got this. And you'll be amazed at how that gets you through the day. And one of my magic tricks for it, I love to do, and I haven't done it today, but I like to get a note card like this. And I'll write on my word for it on here, and I'll just hold this up and I'll keep it in my pocket. I'll put it in my pocket, and every time I touch my pocket, which is quite often, I feel this. And my rule is every time I feel it and I touch it, I have to open it, take it out, read it, put it back, strength. And I just remind myself I am strong. Tomorrow, my word could be um, happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Next day it could be healed. Or you know what? The whole week it could be one word. It doesn't matter. Pick something that you're wanting to be like and focus on that. And so this is mindset, and mindset is going to get you through this. Mindset is what's going to stop you from getting better, or it's going to be the thing that's going to help you get better. But we need our mind to understand that we can do this. We've got this. We're here as a community. And that's a huge thing is our community. That's what our community is here for. When you're feeling down, when you're feeling negative, when you're feeling just worn out and you don't have anything left in you, get in the community, message me privately, or message someone else, or make a post in the group. We're here to love you. We're here to lift you up. We're here to hold you and guide you. We're here as a team. We're here as a family. We're not here as a business. This isn't just a doctor's office. We're actually here as a community to help each other. And I'll do whatever it takes to make sure you get to where you need to get to. Because I would have given everything to have someone be me that I'm being in your journey, to be there for me, to help me, guide me, answer all my questions, put my mind at ease, and help me keep going. Because it's easy to go to change our food up for 2 days, but the third day that hits, and it's like, oh, this is hard. We need a community. We need a community to say, you know what, keep going. You got this. We need to see other people's success, other people's results, be like, they did this, I can do this. So that is the attitude that we have. And another thing is within our community, it is all positive. You're welcome to post the hard things you're going through, and we're here to uplift you, but there will be no tolerance for negativity. When I say negativity, I mean talking down on others, bringing down others, or bringing down or talking bad about yourself. You can say the truth and you can be honest and you can be upfront with what you're hurting in or something that's bothering you. But we are here to uplift one another, love one another, be here for one another, and make sure we all get through this and we achieve the most optimal health that we never thought was possible. So the next module is food, and I'm just so excited for that one because that's a huge one of where you really see your life start to change. So thanks again and see you soon.